Today's adventure begins at Dave & Buster's, formerly D&B's, that's for short. Welcome to today's video as of recording of this Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. I can't remember the last time we stopped at Dave & Buster's. I thought today would be fitting. Finding out the passing of Val Kilmer. I woke up this morning, passed away April 1st. At the age of 65. There's a new arcade here, Top Gun. Let's check it out for Iceman. Looks like Dave & Buster's has a little bit of a facelift. The logo is new from the last time we were here. The blue really sticking out. Past this dozens and dozens of times. Going to Best Buy, going to Mayfair Mall. Just have not stepped in for almost a year. So definitely looking forward to seeing what's different. Oh yes, we have come to the right place. Also, half-price games, double the fun, only on Wednesdays. All this is new. There were actually arcades back here, so they have completely revamped the restaurant area, and then heading into the game room, like this is all new. So all these carnival type games were actually on the other side when we walked in, where they kind of added more of the restaurant. So they combined it, they pushed things back. I guess there was more open space the last time we were here. Still some of the games like Cruise and Blast. Of course, Mario Kart over here. Big news on Mario Kart for Switch 2 today. Godzilla. Very hard to come across a year ago now. You can find it at Dave & Buster's. The VR. Okay, it's not just a claw machine, it's the giant claw machine. Look at this. This is enormous. This is like the size of my bedroom. Halo 4 player. Still holding strong. One of the biggest arcades I have ever seen. First of all, this wasn't Mario Kart. I kind of screwed up on that, and there is no Top Gun here yet. I just asked the gentleman, I just walked around, even though we saw that sign walking in, that they have not yet received the Top Gun arcade. So if you're at Dave & Buster's, you're looking for Top Gun, they might not have it yet, but they do have Mario Kart. So I just gotta kind of correct myself on that one. Gotta talk it loud just so you can hear me. It's pretty loud. I mean, you have a ton of arcades. Look at all the steering wheels on this Hot Wheels. You know, the world's largest Pac-Man. Actually, second time I've seen this. Six Flags had one. The world's largest Connect 4. And the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on top of the Ghostbusters. I honestly thought that Top Gun would be here. Thought this would be a perfect place to come here, play Top Gun, Iceman for Val Kilmer, but I guess we'll have to wait. Maybe we'll see him Top Gun at the Midwest Gaming Classic in a few days, because I purchased a 2-day pass this morning for Saturday and Sunday. Fingers crossed, we'll check Top Gun out this weekend. Quick look at Dave & Buster's. It's a shame that Top Gun isn't here. I mean, they're advertising it on the door. I had a feeling maybe, let's jump in the gun a little bit, but should have been here. They have these screens in the front, so yeah, it's pretty much just help yourself over here. They have the kiosks, and then to dine in or just to play the games, but they do have the deals half off on Wednesdays. Okay, now I gotta look at this again, because I mean, they're showing it here. I thought we were good. A few reasons to play today. New games, new games, new games, new games, new games, and new games. Not yet. That would have been awesome if Top Gun would have been here. I had a feeling that it might not be here, but I saw enough things online that they're promoting it. If you look up Dave & Buster's, you'll see Top Gun. We saw it on the doors walking in, and it's cool to see the inside. I haven't been in there for almost a year. The outside looks great, and they completely revamped the seating, the dining, and I didn't show a lot of it because there were people sitting there eating, and I didn't want to, you know, invade their privacy, but really cool. I really like what they did to Dave & Buster's, and we will definitely be back, but I have high expectations that we're gonna see that. You know, the fact that we saw Godzilla here, I remember last year this time, seeing Godzilla for the first time at the Midwest Gaming Classic. I am convinced Top Gun will be there, and we'll get a good look of it in a few days. I also wanted to come back to Target, and even though I have Batman Forever Val Kilmer, I wanted to get another one, and I thought, you know, if they don't have one here, we'll hit another Target. Actually, a couple different Vals. Let's take a look at this other one. I'm not going to keep this one in the package like the other. I guess it really doesn't matter how the packages look. Put him in front. He deserves to be front and center. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go with him over him. Val Forever. And really became fond of Batman Forever in 2024. There was just something happened, you know, with the toys coming out, and then seeing it. I think it was in June. We drove all the way to Johnson's Creek, watched it, went to Great America that day, then drove all the way over there, and I didn't care for it in '95 when it came out. I wanted Michael Keaton, and now I love the movie, and I love Val as Batman, and I'm gonna pick him up and show you what I'm gonna do with Val Forever. Few new things. I don't think Aquaman. You have, there's another Batman right there. Look, you can swap his head out for Bruce Wayne. Looks like Electro. This is new. I have not seen this. Is this the Jamie Foxx? So yeah, this is just showing up. Marvel Legends at Target. Spider-Man No Way Home. Unless it's old, I've never come across that. They're just kind of doing a balancing act up there. They have Thor. Also, this is on sale for $25.19, $4.80 off. Spider-Man, or Iron Man. And I don't expect these sticking around much longer. So if you come across Batman Forever at Target, it is, there should be a sign on here, exclusively. Am I missing it? There used to be like only at Target. Maybe they've branched out and you can pick them up at other stores. Nonetheless, you might want to pick up a Batman Forever. Yeah, you can see it above Robin, only at Target. So maybe that's how they define like the first wave compared to the second, because the rest of them don't have that on there. So one has it, one doesn't, and none of the other ones. So maybe it's a newer line. Second wave, I mean. Might actually see him at other stores, so might not want to open this one now that I think about it. It doesn't have the Target logo. And because Luigi, no one ever talks about him, I'm gonna give a little shout out to Luigi, because it's all about Mario today. Now, I have signed up through Best Buy, and I did get this email. All the news broke, but to pre-order, they will begin April 9th. And look at this, late night store opening June 5th at 12:01 a.m. So if I pre-order, getting to Best Buy at midnight to pick it up in June. Pretty exciting. And you know, not a lot of games are announced, but Mario Kart is. And it's worth picking up for me. I'm excited to get that. I've had a lot of fun with the Switch. Doesn't mean I'm not going to keep my Switch. I'm going to get the Switch too. I'm going to pre-order on the 9th. I was kind of afraid that today would have been, you know, the drop dead date to pre-order, and it just kind of works out for me better that it's the 9th versus the 2nd. So yeah, if you're interested in the Switch 2, April 9th and then June 5th. So pre-ordering on April 9th and then getting Switch 2, $449 pre-order and $499 for Mario Kart. And I'm hearing that if you buy Mario Kart after the fact, it will be more. So digital, physical. I'm just gonna go ahead and just buy the bundle, have it on there like I did with my Switch. I think, you know, buying bundles are the way to go, and if you're looking for this bundle, I'm sure it's gonna drop soon. You might have to wait till June, but eventually these will all be on clearance. You can only hope. Always exciting when Nintendo announces something, when we know for sure now this is coming out, this is when it's going to be available, and this is when we're going to get that first wave, which will totally sell out. If you're going to say, hey, you know, I'm going to wait until June to buy it, I would pre-order. If you're that interested in getting this, like I am, and I always say, I'm not going to pre-order again, never say never, I am going to pre-order. Now I'm like noticing everything Nintendo, I mean, you get that in your head. You get, why are we looking at pajamas? We're looking at Super Mario pajamas. See, they don't have Luigi. That's why we had to give, you know, Luigi a little shout out there. The Switch too, how exciting. It's a day filled with emotions. You know, it's sad with Val Kilmer, but it's, you know, and then there's happiness with the Switch too. So it's a lot processing through my head today. Just kind of thinking about, you know, all the reactions on the Switch 2, the trailer for Mario Kart, and Smurfs underwear. A lot of Batman Target pickups, especially in the last 2 days, the last week, but this had to be done. I will open it. I was gonna open it in this video, but I promise I will open it, and I'm gonna leave him in the car. Actually, it's kind of a weird, goofy thing, but Val is gonna ride along with me, you know, in the car I have now, and the next car I get. Like, Val is gonna be, it's gonna be my co-pilot. So this figure, eventually I will remove him from the package. It's tough. I almost went back to get a second one because it didn't have that Target logo, but I already have one at home that's sealed. I don't wanna, I mean, again, there's limited space. It came here. I'm happy that there was one here, but it's interesting that you have only at Target, and now you're not seeing it on there. So it's got to be because it's a different wave. Very interesting. Decided to stop off at the Exchange. Let's look for a Val Kilmer movie. Oh, here we go. Right here, Batman Forever. We're gonna have to pick this up. It's 99 cents. I think it's only fitting. Also, they have Batman the OG, Batman Begins, a ton of Batman Begins. Oh, dropping stuff. Oh my gosh, let's put them right here. Batman vs Superman. So yeah, all the that's good. Sometimes we come here and you know we don't always find the movie we're looking for, and lo and behold, they had one left. It was meant to be. The Mega Media Exchange sent me a message on Instagram a few weeks ago. I didn't have a chance to say this because we haven't been here for a little bit. Saying, hey, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. We were at 2 different locations, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Pretty cool. I have never picked up anything here, and I said, you know, eventually I got to get something. I missed out on the NFL Blitz 2064, and we're gonna pick up Batman Forever. The last DVD player I had was the Xbox, and then the Xbox 360. So look inside, a stunning extravaganza. All the scenes. Nothing on the disc, not like there's a, it just says Batman Forever. Got the DVD logo up here. It should snap. There we go. And then the best Batman yet. You know what? I'm gonna agree with it. Oh my gosh, look at this. See, this isn't even in, this should have been back where the other Batmans were. So look at the OG. That's where it all started. Oh, and the Saint. There's Val in his prime. He will be missed. That is 100%. Well, we found one Top Gun. The OG, $2.99. They have a shot of Val on the back. Okay, we have Val Kilmer right here. Picture of him to the right. We're gonna have to get this. Just thinking, if they have Willow here, I will pick up Willow and then kind of finish this little hunt off. But yeah, we'll go through all the W's here and see if I can come across it. Okay, they have it right here. Willow for look at special edition, $4.99. See what the other one is. Little peeling there. See, this is It's the same condition, $4.99. I think that's it. I think that's the only 2 Willow movies they have. I'll go with this one. 3 classics. I think this is a great way to, you know, remember Val, just to have the physical media, picking up his action figure and actually taking it out of the package. I will, but for a couple of days I think I'm just gonna leave it in the package and just, eventually I promise I'll remove him, but yeah, we're gonna leave with these 3 copies and we'll put them up. And that's gonna do it for today. First time ever, I am leaving with a purchase from the Mega Media Exchange. I have never bought anything here. Every time we come, I never leave with anything. I would have got NFL Blitz 2000, but somebody else bought it before me and I had my chances, but I got 3 DVDs. Actually, one of them didn't have one and he looked through it. I think it was Willow. I didn't even think to open it. But yeah, we have physical media. Always holding up bags nowadays. We're always making these purchases, but this had to be done. It means a lot to have a few Val Kilmer movies. I was never really big into Willow, and it was very similar Star Wars, but it just, I'd like to watch it now. I'd probably appreciate it a lot more now than, let's say, 8, 9 years old, but you know, we got him. We got Top Gun, Batman Forever. So he's just huge. The last year of Batman Forever. You know, who would have thought it would go down as one of my favorite Batman movies. I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next time. So I purchased a 2-day pass for the Midwest Gaming Classic. It's going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I am going Saturday and Sunday. Starts April 4th. I'll be there the 5th and the 6th. Last year, I made the mistake of waiting in line when I got there. This time, I pre-ordered the tickets. It did end today, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to purchase them online or you have to buy them on the spot. So I almost forgot about it, but I will be there. Saturday, they open at 10 to 8, and Sunday, 10 to 5. It is a little cheaper to go Sunday. Looking forward to checking out everything new in 2025 at the Midwest Gaming Classic. Hopefully, we'll see Top Gun there. Yeah, there is so much happening. There's 3 floors. There'll be a bunch of guests there, a bunch of awesome stuff. I had a blast last year and looking forward to doing it again. Well, folks, we got lucky. We came across a Batman Forever Val Kilmer. I honestly did not think there'd be any available, and 3 DVDs. We're gonna have to get a DVD player. On our voyage looking for an N64 and a PlayStation 1, throw a DVD player in the mix. Yeah, but this is what I was talking about, is look at this other Val Kilmer. You have the only at Target, so we don't have that on this one. I guess this is all of them should have that only at Target. So we gotta leave, that with the rest. So this is the one that we will end up opening eventually, along with Christmas Joker and Lightning Strike Batman. Venom's just kind of hanging out there. And just to be safe, I'm gonna double check, make sure we have the right movies. Batman Forever, Top Gun. This one has the logo on. Disc 1. Is there a disc 2 or something? And then Willow. Look at that. Some nice artwork there. Very cool. We have Val right on there, and then, gosh, he's just a kid.